Hey everybody, what do you get when you get a beautiful blonde, brunette, and redhead together to talk about empowering women? Well, you'll find out today on today's episode of the Cougar-licious Cub House. Take it away.
Cougar-licious, in my power I rise with every step I take. I light up the skies, celebrating me. I'm a star shining bright, enjoying all the eye candy under the moonlight. Oh, Cougar-licious, watch me take my stand, grooving to the beat. Come and take my hand.
Yeah. Isn't that great? Yes. We're having some fun today, everybody. We have, again, like I said, two beautiful ladies here. We have the fabulous Miss J. Yes, the famous mommy is here. And we have this beautiful singer, entertainer, Jacnique. And we're going to be talking about all about where she's performing and what she's done and all of that good stuff. And remember, everybody, while you're watching, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. That's the way you keep this channel going, and you'll be notified for every single episode so you don't have to miss one. So, without any further ado, ladies, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Nice to meet
So
you guys.
much fun
Well, I
to
mean,
have you.
I've known Donna Joy, but it's nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Well, Jay, you and I have actually go back a little ways, don't we?
A long ways.
Yeah,
We did a comedy class together.
Yes,
It was on
we did.
Barnhart. It was
Yes.
so fun. Comedy is one of my favorite things in the world. That would be my dream job, is to be able to stand up on stage and make people laugh for a living. So it's just something I love. And it
Yeah.
was really fun to meet Donna Joy there
Yeah.
because we had some fun times, learning together,
Just
making
getting-
each other laugh.
Just getting started. That was like
Supporting
a good,
each other,
what? That
yeah.
had to be at least 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. Before the
think.
pandemic hit, and
Yes,
then
it
the
was
class
before.
got canceled, and unfortunately,
And then everything just kind of
Kinda
like
fizzled out a
unraveled
little
from
bit,
there.
yeah.
But we've kept in touch.
Absolutely.
And you have been doing some fabulous things for ladies online.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. You
Just-
have a YouTube channel yourself.
I do. I have a YouTube channel, The Famous Mommy, where I teach women about breastfeeding, raising a family. I do some comedy sketches. I have ADHD, so I'm kind of all over the place with a niche. But it started out just as, me raising my first daughter. And then my second daughter was a breastfeeding child. And then I taught about that and all the trials and tribulations that I went through as a breastfeeding mom. And then after that, I started doing more like focusing on the comedy skits and funny things with my kids. I do a little skit with them called Mom's Worst Nightmare. And it's kind of funny. Like there was one time we were shopping and they got into the whipped cream and they were playing, whipped cream. And I turned around and I was like, oh, they stole the whipped cream. It was just cute. And they were all in it too. They just loved it. They thought it was so funny.
Well,
and we were
what's
laughing
really
and having a
nice
great
about
time
it is
about
that
it.
it's very impromptu. I mean, it's nothing that is staged. It's something that happens naturally.
Yes.
And I think that's what people, really appreciate about your videos and all of that.
Right.
It really speaks, to the reality. I mean, I wouldn't know about the breastfeeding thing,
Right.
because I don't have kids. I've never had children, but I would imagine, that's a really important niche to
I think
address.
so, absolutely, because I went through a lot of problems like nipple infections. I hope I'm allowed to say that on here. Yeah, but just infections in general and chafed things. And I interview a lot of breastfeeding women, mothers who have gone through different types of trials and tribulations and problems with breastfeeding. So I interview them so they can empower women and help them out with whatever they did to succeed in their breastfeeding journey or child rearing.
The thing that interests me is, how did you discover that there was a need for this? I mean, is there much
didn't.
education at all? for
I
women?
couldn't find anything online for what I went through. I had a terrible nipple infection. It wasn't healing at all with the normal things. I had to go to so many different doctors and go through so many different things. Pumping is very difficult for women to learn. You look at this thing, it's like a foreign alien machine. You're like, what do I do with this thing?
Well, I've never
pump
known
is
what to do.
different.
I wouldn't know what to
so
do with that. I kind of like sticking on my hip.
I think, yeah, right? Wait, is this where it comes
Is this
from?
a gas
That's
mask?
terrible.
What's going on?
It does. It looks like a gas mask. So I just, I thought, well, gosh, this is my life. I was really just posting about my life. And then it became this big thing where, you know,
Interesting.
people were contacting me. I've
Interesting.
had nurses contact me. I've had people contact me like, wow, thank you so much for helping me through this. I had no idea what I could do about this thrush, and like, you know, the babies, they get the thrush in the mouth and all kinds of stuff.
So the
that you can learn
market
about.
kind of found you.
Pretty
Is
much.
that
And I was
it?
just
And
posting
that's-
about my life and what I went through.
and demonstrated the needs,
Yeah.
you know, for that. It's kind of interesting that you know, we have so much that's available to us in the medical fields, but something as natural as breastfeeding, you would think that, well, yeah, that's what you do, you know, but
Right.
there's never any discussion on it. So I applaud you
Thank you.
so much for that.
There's so much push for formula and toxic ways to feed the child rather than the natural way, which is through breastfeeding. So
Right.
I promote breastfeeding, normalization of breastfeeding. I think it's very important for all women to be able to breastfeed in public freely without being judged. And, you know, I believe also in chest freedom. I think that any man that can take his shirt off at a beach, a woman should also have the same freedom, or it should be the same freedom as far as if I have to cover up my chest, then so should a man at the
Well,
beach.
there's
I mean, you know,
there's quite a
equality
few,
right there
There's
is
quite a
what
few
I
men
really
that I
believe in
think
there.
that would really serve very well, having to
Quite a few men have bigger,
cover up,
you know,
cover
than,
up,
than
you know,
a lot of women
especially
too.
after a certain age, right? I mean, when they start competing with you, you know, I mean, you know, in the breast area, you know, it's time to cover up.
Right.
You know,
Oh my gosh, I know. I've seen some crazy stuff online too myself. Oh man.
And they like it too.
You know,
Okay,
can I
yes.
mention something too? I also love to sing. Like I
Oh.
have some music out as well, and I write
Nice.
music and I write poetry. I would love to hear more about your career now.
Well, that's 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 exactly where I'm going.
Amazing.
Jen.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave the show for you. This is the show host, of course.
So tell us,
Yes.
Jacnique, tell us about yourself. I mean, this is the first time we're meeting.
Yes.
Yes, very lovely. She's very lovely, isn't she?
Absolutely
Lovely lady.
beautiful. Yes, I love your
Beautiful.
outfit.
Thank you.
Very
And
nice
you're,
style.
you're a local entertainer and singer.
Yes, I am.
And you're originally from
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Yes. Oh, we left our heart in San
That's
Francisco.
right,
Were you
yes.
born and raised there?
Yes, I was.
And how long have you been singing?
I've been singing professionally since about 2007, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what got you into the professional realm?
You know, I always wanted to sing and I had talent, but no one around me knew what to do or how to get me started. I didn't have anyone to go to say, hey, how do I do this? How do I get into this business? So it wasn't until I was in high school, a friend of mine, her brother was an actual music producer and made really great music. So I did some demos with him, but I really didn't get into music professionally until later on. Yeah.
And now, do you have children?
Yes.
Oh,
I
you do have
two
children.
children.
Yes, I bet you
yes.
could appreciate what Jay is
Oh,
talking
yes,
about. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, you have two
yes.
children.
Yes.
Beautiful. How old are they?
17 and 36.
Oh, no.
Wow, did you?
No.
Were you also a breastfeeding mom?
Oh,
I'm just
my
curious.
You know what? I'll be really honest with you. I tried it,
Okay,
and
you
it
gave it
just
your
did
best
not
shot.
work for me. It
And
was
that happens.
painful as heck.
I agree.
And I really tried, but I
It's
was like,
true.
you know what? We're going to formula. I don't think so.
I don't blame you though. I mean, there are a lot of problems with it. That's
Yeah.
why I
It can be
like
really
to teach about it.
challenging. Yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
challenging subject, and I still applaud you for having given it an effort because it is not easy. It is a
No,
full-time
it
job
isn't.
practically.
It
to
really is.
keep the milk in and do the things you need to do
Yes.
to nourish your body and things
Well,
to
if
have
you
the good
had, you
healthful-
have a 36-year-old, so you're talking having, I don't know what was around 36 years ago.
Probably not quite the education that's around now.
Right.
No, you don't even look like you're
36-year-old?
old enough to
Oh
have a
my
36-year-old.
gosh.
My goodness, you look gorgeous. I need your
Thank
skincare
you.
routine.
Let me see.
you.
That's there's something here for that. Yeah.
Gotta love that.
Unbelievable. So, yes, I would imagine there was hardly anything 30,
Oh,
30
yeah.
40 years
It
ago.
was
You know.
ancient,
I mean, I
you know,
remember
yeah.
30, 40 years ago, too.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
just know that things were extremely limited
Right.
back then as far as especially, with women's health.
Yeah.
And
all
women's
that.
rights and things like that too.
Yeah, women's rights. We were
We have
just
to
about.
fight. We have to fight for everything.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
you.
Right on, right on. That's what I say. That's actually what I say in my act too, The boomers, yeah, we brought you We brought you Woodstock, we brought you
Right.
civil rights, and we
Yeah.
brought you women's lib.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, we survived bell bottoms, blue
God
jeans,
bless.
and, and
Burning the
men,
bras.
and men who couldn't take direction. Yeah,
Right.
so we survived that. Yes,
Unconstitutional
Yes.
for us not to have equal rights.
So tell us. So now, actually, you know, this is what I find out about life as well. You know, if you follow your passion and if you're following your instinct and what really drives you, life kind of unfolds for you. It will
Yes.
put you in the right place, meeting the right people at the right time.
I believe that
You
too.
know,
Yes.
Absolutely.
you know,
Yes,
There's
I
something
completely
about
agree with you.
authenticity that brings you back the same blessing vibration.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like what
definitely.
you said, you wanted to sing, you were
Right.
pursuing singing,
Yeah.
and you meet this gentleman, you know, who produced.
Right,
So then
yeah.
that starts you on the path.
Right,
You know, for
yes,
doing that.
yes.
You know, you want to make, and like myself, want to make people laugh, and you enjoy performing.
Yes.
You know, we started in the comedy classes together, and then
so
you
fun.
branch off and you do, and you just basically take your talents and you keep just building on it. And like you said, it
Yes.
becomes a reciprocal thing.
Yes.
And you know, and that's what I tell people: is that don't try to plan your life.
Right.
You know, a fool tries to plan their life, don't you
It's
think?
true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just got to trust in the generous universe and God, and you're good.
That's
Yeah.
right. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah.
In my favor. Yeah.
So you went from doing some recording,
Right.
And how did you get to the stage? And did you start as a solo, or did you start with a group? Or
I started in high school in a group with a few of my best friends.
Wow.
And
How neat.
found out, yes, and then found
that.
out really fast, you know, who was really committed, who maybe was not so committed, and I always ended up being the one being the most committed. So I don't know if anyone out there has ever been in a group, but it's very difficult to be in a group because you have to constantly, you know, be dealing with someone's likes, dislikes,
especially
So many
high
this,
school.
different
that.
personalities
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Put
I
3
decided
people in
after a
room
while,
and,
okay,
go
I'm
at
going to
it.
be a solo artist so that I can just do my own thing and flow. Because
kind of like Diana Ross.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
This is what Diana
Congratulations.
Ross
So good
did,
for
right?
you.
Yes.
Diana Ross said, "Hey, with these Supremes, I'm on my own."
Oh,
Yes.
she's amazing. So yeah.
She is
That's for Diana. Diana,
Yes,
this is
we
for
love you,
you.
Diana.
Yes, we love you.
Yes.
yes.
Well, you brought me this fabulous little gift here, Jacnique. It's a Wish of the Heart. Now, are these some of your
Oh,
original
I
in
want
this?
one.
In this
Yes,
beautiful,
I
yeah,
love one
it's a
from
beautiful
you.
CD.
This is my CD that came out in 2018, and it is the first CD where I worked with an industry producer, Preston Glass, who produced songs such as Miss You Like Crazy for Natalie Cole, Kisses in the Moonlight for George Benson, Songbird by Kenny G, and
Nice.
songs by Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, on and on and on and on.
Love Whitney.
So it was a big
Rest in
deal. I was
peace.
very nervous when I first started working with him. I'm like, oh my God, I better do everything he says.
Yes, yeah, follow the lead.
Yeah.
You know?
So we wrote these songs together. This CD is called Wish of the Heart. And I have a lot of other new music and current music. I have a single that just came out called Transitions featuring Rick Parma on sax. So make sure you check that out on Spotify or wherever you get
Rick
your
Parma,
music.
okay.
Yes. Rick Parma is a fabulous saxophonist who kind of has dual residency here in LA, I believe, but he plays a lot in Las Vegas. So please go and see him if you get a chance.
Great.
Very exciting performer.
But where can people go and see you?
Yes. I see you.
Okay, yes. Next, I will be at, this coming Saturday, I'll be at Chill Bar and Grill as
Right.
a guest artist performer with the gorgeous and fabulous Zonia de la Guardia.
Yes, Zonia de la Guardia.
love her
Zonia,
name.
that's
Yes.
for you.
Beautiful,
Yes,
yes.
Zonia's been on my show.
Yes.
Yeah, she's fabulous.
She
she's
is fabulous.
And I really love the work that she does for foster
Oh,
children, too.
yes.
You know,
Oh,
she's
that's
got a heart of
unbelievably
gold.
wonderful.
She
Yes.
really
amazing.
does.
I love
It's just
that.
fabulous.
Yeah.
And so we're actually going to be doing. We might be doing an event together then
Oh,
because
good.
Zonia's going to produce a show.
Right, she mentioned that
for
to
the
me.
composers room,
Yes.
and she asked me if I would, be the comedic
Right.
person.
Well, that would be
And,
wonderful.
Yeah, so
I'm
I'm
happy
sure
for
she'll
you.
probably ask you to participate as well.
Yes,
So
we did
that'll be
talk about
fun.
that.
We can work together.
Yes.
And so, so it's Chill Bar and Grill this Saturday, but you also have an event, and Rick, I think you have the flyer for this. There you go. That's on June the 13th.
Yes, this is a pre-Father's Day event, and the show is called Diamond Ladies of Elegance. So it's myself and 6 other fantastic artists: Queen Aries, Honey Parks, Lisa Renee, who is also the producer of the show, and then we have Lisa Kandara and the Lady Page and Miss Melodies. So
What
they're
an
all doing the
incredible show. How many artists are? I mean,
Seven.
how
Sounds exciting.
7?
Yes.
So how many, I mean, how long of a show is that?
It's about 50-minute sets, just about. Each
Two
of us-
50-minute sets. I was going
Yeah.
to say, so you have like a little intermission
Yes,
in the middle of
yeah.
it?
Each of us do 2 songs per set.
Right. Okay. So a
Yeah.
song is usually about 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's about
Roughly,
10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that's how we all time
Yes.
things.
Yes.
We time things like that as far as comics are
Right,
concerned too, right?
right.
You have a 5-minute set, 10-minute set. Hey, what's my time? What's my time?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, can
And
I-
that's how you
I
go.
wanted to mention that I loved coming to see you when you do your comedy. Like I've supported Donna Joy for a while now.
Yes, she
You
has.
know,
She's
I've come down
sweetheart.
with even with my kids. We went to a restaurant one time when she
Yes.
was performing. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
My kids had a laugh. I had a laugh. It was
It was
so fun.
Christmas time.
It was.
I remember. And
I
you,
do.
You
It
came
was
in
2
your
Christmases ago, I believe.
Yeah, and you took your and you came in your Christmas outfit.
My little
You
Christmas
had
outfits,
the-
yeah,
the
my
girls
daughters were
all
dressed up, yeah.
Yeah, they were adorable, just
Thank you.
adorable.
I know. They're my
Yes.
life. They're my light in my life.
Yeah. And how old are they now?
6 and 9. Well, will be 9 on June 17th. So.
Ah,
or
so
no, I'm
birthday's
sorry.
coming-
My little one in March just turned 7. Gosh, I'm so behind here. And then my other one is turning 9 on the 17th of June. So.
7 and 9.
Yeah,
So yeah,
7
they were
and
just
9.
like little. They were like 5 and
Oh,
7
I
or
know,
something
they're
like that when they
adorable.
were
Oh my gosh, they're
when
so
they
cute.
came to see
They're
when
all
they
grown
came
up
to see
now.
the show.
I can't even believe how fast they grow. It's crazy.
You know, they. I guess they do. I guess they do.
Yes.
I
They
mean,
do. I was like, "Where's my tiny baby?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're still just so adorable, but bigger girls now.
they're bigger girls.
Yeah.
They get even cuter as they get
Yeah.
older. Yes. We're going to take a quick commercial break right now because we're going to talk about. I just want to do my little shtick about my website because people always ask me, where do I find the events? Where do I find the show? Where can I get merchandise? Things like this. Just go to my website. And so that's what this is all about. So Rick, when you're ready.
Cougar-licious, come and take my hand.
Hi, I'm Donna Joy, and ladies, I'm here to shake you up. Welcome to Cougar-licious, a community where women stand in their own power, celebrate their divine diva, and enjoy a little eye candy. So whether you're married, single, or however you identify, this is about you being your true, authentic self. Our message goes to 35 to 65-year-old women and beyond, and this is your space, your time, and we support you all the way. Join our community, sign up for our newsletter, and get a free download from my book, Too Short to Be a Showgirl, plus exclusive discounts to our online store. Subscribe free to our YouTube channel, the Cougar-licious Cub House, for weekly episodes featuring inspiring women with a playful twist. And book me for your next event, or join us live at our Cougar-licious comedy brunches. So what are you waiting for? Go to our website, www.cougarlicious.com. Your time begins now. And remember, stay Cougar-licious.
Cougar-licious, come and take my hand.
Excuse me.
Yeah, stay Cougar-licious. That's it.
I love
And,
the name.
because Cougar-licious actually stands for a woman who stands in her own power, celebrates the divine diva, and enjoys a little eye candy.
Ah.
Right? I mean, that
You
says
can't
it right
blame
there.
us. You can't blame
Right,
us.
you can't blame us. We
Divine
enjoy the
feminine,
eye candy
yes.
like anybody else, right?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
I mean,
So-
I like beautiful women and beautiful men. I mean, I can admire both.
That's right.
You know,
That's right. So
definitely.
Jay, where are you headed with Famous Mommy? What do you foresee in the future, aside from your main topic? But do you have other topics that you think you'd like to address, or?
Well, I'm just kind of posting about my life. What I see myself, if I'm envisioning my future, I want my Diamond YouTube Award from, 10 million followers. I'm thinking leaning more towards the comedy aspect. I seem to do really well on the comedy stuff. I get a lot of views on those types of things. It's crazy what goes viral too. Like I was watching Lilo and Stitch with my daughter and I had a big bucket of popcorn, and right at the end of the movie I said, "Hey, what did mommy do the whole movie?" She goes, "She cried the whole movie." And I said, "Yes," because I'm just like, it was so emotional and beautiful and such a cute movie. And we were laughing about it. It got 34,000 views in an hour.
Isn't that amazing?
And I was like, and it was 15 seconds long, and I'm like, I worked 3 hours on this one video and it got like 1,000 views, and this one took 15 seconds and got 34,000. So just any advice I could give to you if you're starting out or whatever, just keep doing it, and you'll find that one thing that goes viral, and finally you'll figure out kind of where to lean your content towards, you know, and I just love comedy, and people like to laugh, and that's my desire, is to, you know, make people laugh and bring joy to the world.
That might be a little bit that, you know, that we can do. I mean, considering that I never had children and your focus is on family life and children and all of this, maybe do like a little session, a little advice session, you know, this kind of thing. Like, what does it mean when this happens? Or what does it mean when that happens? We'll have to talk about something like that. That'd be fun in the future.
I'd be honored, for sure.
So you want to go to the YouTube world, the YouTube universe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you think that you'll ever get back on stage and doing anything
I
stand up?
actually, I won't say where, but I have been doing karaoke again, which is my first love. I love to sing. And they just had the karaoke championships or something where people had to try out.
Oh,
and
really?
unfortunately I couldn't go because I have surgery coming up Saturday, actually, this week, for an umbilical hernia, which I will be teaching about on my channel from
So stay tuned.
From bearing children. Yes, but
There's a topic.
gosh, no, I totally forgot what I was saying because we're just being silly and laughing. I
You
love it.
didn't go to the karaoke contest.
Oh yes,
because
no,
of
I
that.
couldn't go to that, but I have been finding my happy place again. You know, I went through a really hard time in my life for a few years with a situation that I can't really talk about right now.
Yeah.
But
We all have.
it's
Right? Who
amazing
hasn't?
Right.
to
Yeah.
I finally, you know, have a safe space of my own to be in, and I'm happy there, and I've got my kids, and just they're amazing. They bring me joy every day of my life, you know, and being at the karaoke place though, and singing and having all the applause and sounding beautiful again and feeling beautiful again, it was like my transformation.
Can you imagine her not feeling beautiful?
No.
I mean, look how beautiful she is.
Thank
She is
you.
I mean, my
gorgeous.
God, yeah. It's just feeling beautiful.
I don't know. There was something shading my light. That's all I'll
Yes.
say. And finally, that, you know, that came off of my head, and now my light is shining
And you can
bright
be,
again.
and
I'm
you
so
can
happy.
be grateful and thankful
I'm
for
so
that,
thankful.
and that you're
Yeah.
you didn't wait until
It was too
you're-
late.
Yeah, until you're, you know, my age.
You're still beautiful and adorable too, though.
You got to keep that energy. You got to keep the positiveness. You know.
Yes, definitely.
And,
It's
and you
important.
got to work on it. I mean, you know, life isn't easy all the time. You know, as much as you'd like to make it easy,
Right.
Yeah.
We've all gone through our trials and tribulations, and anybody that's gone through the women's
Right.
lib movement, we all
Oh,
know.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, breaking through breaking through those ceilings. It's just been, it's quite an adventure. Yeah.
I do like the whole body positivity movement now too, though, because you know, women are feeling more comfortable in our own bodies, whatever we look like, whatever shape, what size you are, whatever age you are. Like, we're really coming into ourselves now and being more positive with each other.
Right.
When the
Yes.
world is such a cruel place and people want to put everyone down, and I'm here to like lift people up and
Right.
help other people lift people up, because I mean, we're all here. We're all struggling some way. You never know what someone's going through in their life. Oh gosh, here I am.
That is true.
I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But it's true. You never know what someone's going through. And if that waitress that day is, you know, being rude or something like that, you don't know what she's like at home. You don't know what she's going through
That's
with her
right.
significant
True.
other.
Yeah.
So, you know, just remember that. You treat each other with respect and love, and hopefully that will be returned to you as well.
Yeah.
That's right. Very well said. And I've always said that, you know, throughout my life, is that you treat people with respect,
Yes.
and you have integrity. And the thing that you want is, you want people, when you walk into a room, you want people to come towards you.
Yes.
You know, and they come towards you, that's a good sign. You know, if you walk into a room and people are backing away from you, that's not so good.
Your energy's a little off that day. Or maybe you didn't shower.
That's such a good sign. You know,
Right.
you'll say,
I didn't do that.
that too.
I
You
hope
can
I
check
made you
all that
laugh. See,
stuff
if you
out,
laughed,
too.
hey, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Cheers to
That's my
laughter.
job in life, make you laugh.
Salute to the Cougar-licious chair.
Yes.
Wait, I should be holding
Oh, that
this way.
vodka's good, isn't it?
Vodka.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. That better not be vodka. Is that what I'm feeling? No, it's water, guys. I promise.
Oh, God. Okay, so any closing remarks? I think that basically, because we're almost running out of time already over here, so
Yes.
what would you, anything that you would like to say to our audience in terms of...
Another show that I'll be in, which is going to be fabulous, is I do a Sade tribute. I have original music out there,
Sade.
lots
Oh,
of original
Sade.
music, and I also do a Sade tribute show. So after June 13th, I'll be doing a Sade and Luther Vandross tribute.
My favorite singer.
At-
I'm so
oh,
sorry. I
yes.
didn't mean to
And where's
forget.
this
My
gonna be?
favorite
At
singer.
Jazzy Blue here in Las
Amazing.
Vegas.
Okay.
And the male performer is Greg Ballard, who is a show producer and a fantastic performer. So this show is going to be amazing as well.
Great.
And there will be other things coming up too.
So now, where can people find out about where you are and your events and where you're performing? Do you have a website? or-
Absolutely. My website is lovejacniquenina.com and also OONina.com because my name has an unusual spelling. It's
Yeah.
Jacnique. So I created one that was very simple, OONina. So that's 00 Nina, NINA.com. And you'll find everything about me, where I'll be, the shoe line, my music,
You know, that's
everything.
so, and that's so smart of you. That's very smart because, like I said, with my website, it's the same
Yes.
thing. It's like my office.
Right.
If you want to find things, come and visit. Take a look
Yes.
at it.
Yes.
Scooch around. You know,
Yes.
this type of thing.
Absolutely.
You'll find different things,
Yes.
and you'll find also opportunities, I'm sure, to get some
Oh,
of your
yes.
music.
My
Yes?
music is there. You can purchase music, and you can connect with me on social media straight from my website. All the links are there, the logos, and everything
Great.
is just right there.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Well, thank you,
yes.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And Jay, famous mommy.
Yes.
Where do they go and find you?
You can find me on my YouTube channel at just search The Famous Mommy and you'll see me with a picture of me holding my baby. She's so cute in that picture too. She's so little. And I'm also on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. You can pretty much find me anywhere these days.
The famous mommy.
Yeah, The Famous
It's
Mommy.
very important to put the in
It-
front of
yeah,
that.
I am
Okay.
the famous mommy.
The famous
The
mommy
famous
right
mommy,
here.
yes.
We brought it to you
Thank you
right
so
here
much.
at the Cougar-licious Cub House, everybody. So listen. Oh, go ahead.
Do
I'm
you
sorry.
have time to tell one little quick story real quick?
Real quick.
I just want to tell you guys, you know, if you have an opportunity to do something and you want to do it now and go do it because you might not get that opportunity back. Luther Vandross, for instance, there was a concert he was throwing and I couldn't quite afford it, but I probably could have if I would have really tried. And the next concert, he was not here anymore. And so I never got to see him live that second time. And he was my favorite singer.
Yeah,
Rest
Luther
in peace.
Vandross.
So that's just what I want to say to you guys out there. And I love you all as a collective. Thank you for having us here. Thank you, Donna Joy.
Oh, you're very
Thank
welcome.
you as well.
Well,
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, before we go, what I need to do is I need to thank our sponsors.
Yay.
Yes,
Let's
okay.
thank our sponsors.
We have some fabulous sponsors for the show. We have Linder Health Skincare. It's healthcare for your skin. We have Web and Funnel. These are the people who are behind my website. Mom's Basement and Comedy Sports. Go Ledgerly, which is a fantastic online tax consultants, and they've been on, especially before tax season, they were on. Coldwell Banker, my friend Laurel Caprio out there in Arizona. And of course, we have the Balkan Bar and Grill. They're also sponsors of the show. So if you'd like to be a sponsor on the show, you can, again, just go onto the website, go to sponsorships, and you'll see the different platforms that we have. And if you'd like to be on the show, you know, you could take a look at the programs and we'll have you on the show. We'll cut you in. We can do remote and all that good stuff. So just go to that website and be sure to hit that subscribe button. Like, share, and subscribe. We are growing every single week, and it really helps bring in the channel back to you. Thank you so much. It's very much appreciated. So now we could say goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here.